All right, it's 6:30 in the morning on Monday morning. We're down here in the Bronx, New York. We came down to the Hunts Point Produce Market. We're going to score some produce. And we already discovered that it cost us $8 just to get in. $3 per person. They had to check our IDs, and $2 for a car. So here's this place. It's majorly industrial. There's all sorts of loading docks and trucks. It looks like right up there you can walk up those stairs and go in. We've got a diagram of the place. I'll show us the, here we go. So we know we circled some places we're going to go. And we're going to go in there and try to score some deals on some produce. So we're going to be here the next week and a half. And going to have to add the $8 into our cost of everything. But come on an adventure with us and we'll see what we can do. So here we are, Bronx, New York Produce Markets. We just went to Katzman Produce. We got our list here. We're like, freshmen in college on the first day with our campus map. And he told us that one of their other places has a bunch of organic stuff. So we're going to head over there. And you can see it's a huge industrial thing. We're going to head the other way. We can look down there. You can flip the camera around. We got just a huge industrial thing. There's like 6 or 8 of these big loading docks. So we're going to head on over and see if we can score some organic produce. The guy hooked us up, helped us out, even called over to his to the organic place. So we're going to check it out. All right, we've made it over to the second row now. There's the first. We're going to take a look at all the trailers here. Look at that. There's another building down at the bottom. And you can see this is just a huge market. Everything's going on here. There's train tracks over here. Trains come in. The largest produce market in the world. So we're going to keep heading through those ramps there to some of the other buildings. See if we can score some organic produce. Look at all this other stuff. Dude, it's just like San Francisco, but like 5 times the size. All right, let's look down the dock. Look at that, man. Each one of these things like a half mile long. So we're back from the Bronx Produce Market, and we got a lot of good stuff here. Now, not as much as we would normally get when we're home, because we're going to be here for about a 10 or 12-day visit. And so it doesn't make sense to get a case of bananas and they wait a week before they're ripe, and we're not going to have enough time to eat some of those things. But we got a lot of good things here. And we got some really good deals on some stuff. So we got 12 of these pesticide-free English cucumbers. They're pretty big, as you can see. And 12 of these was $6. So that's way cheaper than you get them in the store. We have 3 flats of pesticide-free tomatoes here. And usually, if you go to the store, something like this at $3 or $4 a pound, this could be $3 or $4 right here. But each of these flats was $5. So we got this enormous amount of tomatoes, and we'll eat these in 10 days for $15. And they're not organic, but they're grown in the USA, and they're certified pesticide-free. We got a 24-count case of Romaine lettuce. This was $27 for 24 of these. Now, this is certified organic. And the other day at our local Whole Foods here, we bought a head of romaine that didn't look as good as this for $2.50 a head. So $27 for 24 of these. That's a little over $1 a head. So we paid less than half price there. We got some commercial. We didn't find organic, but we got some commercial Navel oranges, some really big, nice ones. We got a case of 38 pounds. This was $21, so that's maybe 55 cents a pound. We saw these in the store the other day for $1.49 a pound, so that's almost a little under a third of the price. We couldn't find organic zucchini. We got commercial zucchini. We got 12 pounds here for $12, so that's about $1 a pound. We saw the organic stuff in the store for $2.79. Last night we just had to buy some stuff for dinner before we were going to load up at the produce market. And we got a 12-pack of really big cauliflowers here. I bought a head like this, organic, from our local Whole Foods last night for $3.50 a head. So if you do the math, 12 times $3.50 is $42. This case was $30. So we saved quite a bit of money. Even when you count that we had to pay $8 to get into the market, if you allocate that over this stuff, we spent just about $130. And so we probably, all in all, saved almost that much. We averaged probably half price, although way better than half price on the tomatoes and cucumbers. Actually, a third of the price on this. So we're loaded up on food. We have a lot of produce to eat. That's the idea. We're going to eat it anyway. And we had a great adventure down in the Bronx.